Hey guys, Dissler Magic here, and this right here is the reason that I have not been shooting the To Catch a Cheater series, because there's the backdrop, there's the table, and whoops. So this, of course, is a Bitcoin miner. It's not literally mining Bitcoins, it's doing Dagger Libri right now, actually. Or Libri, or I don't know how to pronounce any of this. I got out of Bitcoins in like 2011. But we're back in with 3 Sapphire Nitro RX 580s. So this is grand total between everything and the bronze efficiency power loss, probably, I don't know, 400 watts max. So it's not that much, but it's 400 watts constant. So this video is about heating your apartment, your home, your shop, your retail location, whatever, because, duh, I'm doing both, with Bitcoin miners. Because, I mean, why waste all the heat? Duh. So a lot of people are doing this. So everybody's saying, oh, Bitcoin miners waste electricity. Yeah, we kind of do, but, you know, whatever, like, at least it's going towards something constructive. So the big problem here is I've got like a 400 to 500 square foot studio apartment, and so it's all one big room, which is really nice, because otherwise you wouldn't get this to flow very well. Also, there's a ceiling fan behind me. But when I run my baseboard heater, because it's electric heat here, I just set it on, 68, and it keeps it at 68. That's it. If it goes above 68, it turns itself off. This puts out 400 watts constant no matter what's going on. So right now it's actually about 73 in here, which is very uncomfortable. I like it cold as hell. So that's, I mean, the fact that you can't really adjust the heat output is an issue, but I fixed it. I've regulated it virtually perfectly, and it only took me about a week to train myself, I guess you would say. So right behind this wonderful backdrop is my patio door. There it is. You can see the blinds. I cut a custom wooden dowel so that the door can't be open more than about 7 or 8 inches, and there you go. Now I open it 7 or 8 inches. I'm not even on the ground floor, so trust me, nobody's breaking in through 6 inches of screen and a wooden dowel. I mean, and if they are, they're getting shot in about 1 second. Like, I wish I could pan over, but I won't for privacy reasons, but there is 2 guns to my left and 2 guns to my right, and a bulletproof vest right below me. But anyway, actually, good lord, taser, pepper spray, I got my pistol over there, holy cow. There's like 1 gun for every 10 square feet in here. But I kind of deal in guns a little bit, but anyway, long story. If I leave the patio door open the full 8 inches, and it's about, 35, 40 degrees out, which it has been lately in Wisconsin here, it tends to regulate to about 68 to 70. It's comfortable, And the overnight temps, which is when I'm here and sleeping, is pretty reasonable. It's pretty predictable. So that's actually kind of nice. It just works. Now I've kind of dialed it in. Like if it's 30 outside, I'll leave it open like 5 inches. And if it's like 20, I'll leave it open, well, usually 20, not at all. But that's actually interesting. I noticed this here and at my shop. Basically, if it drops like 10 degrees outside, it only drops like 1 or 2 degrees inside difference. I'm not really sure if that's like a time delay thing, because heat conductance has like a third parameter of time, so it's a multi-dimensional equation, sort of, and like it's like a diminishing returns because the speed is affected by the temperature difference, so it's almost like logarithmic, and it's like this whole thing. I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and do math. I just tried it and saw what happened. It's way simpler. But yeah, basically, I mean, if it drops from 40 to 10, it only drops a couple degrees on the inside with a static output of heat. Not sure how it works, but it works. So, I mean, leave your theories down below. So you can see now with this exact rig, it's pretty ghetto. This is all about money. I mean, duh. I'm not just supporting it for the fact of supporting it. So you can see I'm running NiceHash. It's currently running Dagger Libri or whatever it's called. I'm making $5.58 a day, which is obviously variable based on the price and all that. I'm getting like a resonance in the fan with my voice. That's cool. I'm at exactly the right height. That's funny. So yeah, it's, that's how many mega hashes it's running at. And it's dual mining 2 different ones at the same time, which is very, very profitable. And this program, NiceHash, which I'm not going to show the top of it for privacy reasons, obviously, every, I think, 600 seconds you can configure it yourself. It'll switch to a more profitable method, I guess, or what's the proper term? Mining program? I'm drawing a blank, and I've been in mining for like 10 years or whatever. Jeez. Anyway, it's pretty cool because like this was on Kryptonite like yesterday, because Kryptonite had a little bit of a mini spike, so it was more profitable to mine Kryptonite, and this was at 6 something a day. So I think 550 times 30 days is, well, like $165, something like that. not bad, and this costs next to nothing to run. I mean, I know at my shop I'm making about 900 per month and only costing myself about 100 to 150 in additional electricity. So it's like a 7-to-1 ratio. That's not bad. I mean, back in the day it was about 50-50. And back in the day, I mean like 2010, when I was using two 5830s and I bought like the last two on planet Earth, basically. Oh boy, those were the days. Yeah, so I owned, by the way, this is a different video on my channel, but I owned about 95 Bitcoins. Clearly, since I'm in a studio apartment, I have sold them at the wrong time, but that's, if you want that story, just look up, it's titled something like How I Lost 1.4 Million in Bitcoins. Spoiler alert. So, yeah, this is making quite a bit of money, and, you know, the rent here ain't that expensive. It's a couple $100, so I'm not going to say exactly how much, because you guys might be able to find it, but it is dirt cheap, and people from LA and New York are like, I'm moving in. Like, that's it. I'm moving to Wisconsin. Screw this crap hole, you know, liberal, stupid crap town like LA. Gotta put the political commentary in. But, yeah, this is working great. I'm happy with it. It's like 35 decibels tops. I mean, that's nothing. So, patio door regulation behind it. And fresh air. You get fresh air all winter. It's actually, because it gets a little stuffy in there. It's actually kind of nice. Now, in the summer, you have to offset. Now, if you have like 1,000 watts in miners, it's going to take more than 1,000 watts in air conditioning to undo that energy, to even it out. And, like, you know, whatever. And I don't know the efficiency, even the ballpark on air conditioners, it might even be like 50%. I mean, they're awfully noisy and they have motion of air, so they gotta lose some energy and heat, obviously. But it'll take more than an additional 1,000. So if you're already paying $100 in electricity, tack like a 150 on there on top of it, which is what happened. My electric bill went crazy during September because it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside this September in Wisconsin. Awesome. I was really having that. That was my favorite thing ever. So I mean, this, you know, this compared to the one at my shop, I've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 580s, 4 560s, and 10 NVIDIA GTX 1060s on 4 rigs, and they're kind of spread around the shop because front and back, you know, are gonna not have the best airflow. And it's working. That's working great. I mean, like I said, if it's above about 35, 40, I basically just have to prop the front door open. And customers think I'm crazy, but I tell them, yeah, I got this mad heat. We got to vent the heat. And they're like, all right. And then I tell them about Bitcoins. But yeah, you know, other than that, if it gets too low, I've got the backup of the furnace. And the furnace works just fine. And here I've got the baseboard set at 55 so that if I lose internet, now if I lose power, okay, everybody's getting cold, but if I lose internet, these are going to turn off, basically. They're going to run idle at like 5 to 10 watts, and we're going to have no heat here, and then, I mean, I'm in an apartment building, how cold could it get? But if it was like a house, my pipes would freeze. I mean, it could literally drop to ambient temperature outdoors and freeze the pipes in the bathroom and blow them all. So don't do that. Have a backup. That's the moral of the story here, is have a backup, because we did have an internet outage. It did get extremely cold here, and I did not have a backup, and it got down to about 48 before I could catch it, and that was fast. I mean, this place leaks electricity, leaks heat like you wouldn't believe. So a couple little caveats here, but I just want to make this video saying, hey, here's, you know, an actual person that's taken their retail shop and their apartment and heating it with Bitcoin miners, and it's working. You know, between the two, I'm making quite a bit of money, obviously, right now, and I use GDAX and Kraken. Kraken I've got a little problem with, and if they don't fix it, I'm going to make another wonderful follow-up video telling them what I think of them. But in the meantime, it's like, yeah, you can just drop it straight up to a bank account once you verify it and give them like a DNA sample, basically. And then you're all good, and you comply with the Banking Secrecy Act. Yay! So it's pretty slick. I mean, it's just about every 2 weeks, NiceHash pays me, and then I sell it off if I feel like it, and then pocket the USD and pay my electric bill and profit. So, yeah. I'm not going to get to 10 minutes. I give up. Screw you, YouTube. Your stupid 10-minute regulation. I'm going to stop this at like 9:59 just to piss people off. So if you got any questions about it, last time I posted about this on a news site, people were like, ask me all kinds of questions. How many rigs you got? Does it overheat? Does it underheat? Have you had problems? You know, just all kinds of stuff. So if you have any kind of questions, leave them down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.